How to list products on Google for free. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with listing products on Google for free, and that is via Google Merchant Center. So Google Merchant Center is where you can connect your Shopify store, or you can connect your store and you can actually list your product on Google. As you guys can see in their template video here, when someone searches for similar product or for that type of product, your product can show up in the sponsored tab even if you are not paying for ads or running ads. This is different than Google advertisements because your products don't need to be paid for, especially when it comes to like local products. So if there's a local search and people apply the correct filters and your store is the only one selling something and you have it listed on the Google Merchant Center, then you're going to be able to advertise and, get your products out there. So we're going to get started with Google Merchant Center and actually listing our product for free on the Google Merchant Center. So let's get started. Now, to get started, we are going to click on google.com/retail and click on Start Now. Once you do that, the Google Merchant Center will open up. I already have a Google Merchant Center account. If you don't have one already, I'll show you guys what happens if you don't have a Merchant Center account. If we go into a new account over here, this is going to be your welcome into the Google Merchant Center. And click on Get Started over here. And once you click on Get Started, you will have an overview of the Merchant Center. And we can see there are some, basic setup processes, but you're just going to fulfill all of those. And once you fulfill all of those, this is what the Merchant Center dashboard looks like. Now, you can add the Google and YouTube app in Shopify to set up the Merchant Center and import your products from Shopify to Google. If you have a lot of different products and you want your products to constantly be synced up, that is the best way to do it. If you are using Shopify, that is. But even if you're not using Shopify, you can still do that. Still list your products, and I'll show you guys how. But first, we're just going to go into Shopify and I'll show you guys how you can sync your products. Later on, we're going to go into manual products. So just go into your Shopify store and click on settings, then click on apps and sales channels, then open up the Shopify app store. Once you open up the Shopify app store, you are going to search for Google and YouTube. So just search for Google and YouTube. And you're going to find this application. Just click on install. And then once you click on install, you're just going to have a step-by-step integration and a simple setup on how to add your account to the sales channel of Google. So just connect all of the basic information, just log on and fulfill the information, and that is it. And then your account will be synced up. So I have done this already for my other account, so we're not going to repeat that. We do have a detailed tutorial on this if you are looking for a step-by-step guide. If you search for a Google Merchant Center in Shopify, you're going to find it on our channel. So make sure to check that out if you want a step-by-step guide for that. But we're going to be focusing on manual addition of products. So for that, you're going to go ahead into your Google Merchant Center, then click on products on the left. Once you click on products, you're going to click on add products and you're going to add a product source. So where are these products coming from? You can click on connect from Shopify. You can add product from a file. You can use a Google Sheets template. This is one of the methods that I personally recommend. Just download the template that they give you. And then you add your own products, your own product info here and the template, and then just you upload the file back into Google, and that just syncs up all of your products. It's really accurate and really easy to work with. And then you can add products one by one, or you can add products using API. So we're going to add products one by one. You will see that all other methods of adding your products are going to be automatically updated. However, if you add products one by one, it requires manual updates. So if you sell out of a product, if you go out of stock, if there are any changes in the product, then you're going to have to manually update that in the Google Merchant Center. Click on continue here, and once you do, you're going to add the product page on your online store. So we're going to open up our Shopify store, click on products here, and we're just going to view it in our online store and copy the link. Then we're going to add the title. So this is going to be our Sunset Eyeshadow Palette. And then after that, we're going to add our brand. So our brand is Spencer. The description is going to be a Luxe Creamy Eyeshadow Palette to build amazing autumn looks filled with warm shimmery tones and a flare of icy breezes. And then after that, we're going to add our product images. So we're going to click on browse and we are going to upload our own images. You can even copy and paste the link of your images. So if you have that, you can do that as well. I am just uploading a singular image for the product, but make sure your images are at least 100 by 100 pixels for non-apparel and at least 250 by 250 pixels for products that are apparel based, so clothing and stuff. Larger products need larger images. Then you're going to add the product type. So this is makeup. And then we're going to add a category. This falls under health and beauty. This falls under personal care. And this falls under cosmetics. And then under cosmetics, it's going to go into makeup. Under makeup, it's going to go into eye makeup. And then under eye makeup, I'm going to select eyeshadow. The reason why I do this is because when you have a really designated category, it just makes your product easier to find for the people that are actually looking for it. So actual converting customers are able to easily find your products. You're going to add the condition of your product. For us, this is a new product. Then we're going to add the price of the product. So let's say it's $12. The sale price, let's say it's $9. And let's say our sale is going to only be till the 20th. The start date is the 15th and the end date is the 21st. Click on apply. Then we can add any SKUs. And then after that, we can add a MPN number. Then we have our language and then we have the country. So this is where you select the countries where you want your online store products to appear. So if you don't ship to a certain country, you want to remove that from here. So whatever countries you want to add, you can go on ahead and add them. If you want to remove them, you can remove them like so from this list. So, by default, I've selected these countries in the past. If I want to remove them, I can do this. So just add all of your shipping zones and then you have your marketing methods. We're going to choose free listings. And if you have a physical store, you can go and opt for local listings. Then you add a label. I don't need any labels. You can add apparel information. This is not apparel. You can add additional product details if it's bundled, if it's an adult product, as well as the energy efficiency class. You can add shipping and return info and additional product attributes as well. Click on save, and just like that, your product is now ready to be promoted on Google without having to pay for ads or anything. However, your products do go under a overview or a review process because when your product is, being tested out, they want to make sure you are an authentic seller and you actually do have a checkout and stuff. So you have to wait a little while for your products to be approved on the Google Merchant Center. So this is how you can list your product for free on Google. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.